What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dalton coming to you with this spicy deck profile right here for Dragon Ball Super. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little late. You know, we already have Colossal Warfare out. This is more of a Tournament of Power deck, but I'm like, yo, it doesn't hurt. Sure, there might be some things that can be added from Colossal Warfare to make this deck better, but this is what I had initially for it. So let's start off with the leader. So we have the Son Goku Super Saiyan 3, you know, kind of basic, basically the meta. Can't lie. It's basically him plus whatever color deck you want. Basically, max energy of 6, plus discard a card from hand, take 2 life, put it into your energy. Other side, at the end of your turn, stand 3. Can't argue with that. I run 2 Beerus General of Demolition. You might be wondering, well, you only get to 6 energy. Why are you running the 7-drop? Don't worry. The combo piece will be shown soon enough. Don't worry. What's really nice having a triple striker. What else does it affect? I'm sorry. I wasn't well prepared, kind of. When this card attacks a leader card, your opponent must choose 2 cards from their hand and place into the drop area. If they don't, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and energy and place into the drop area. So basically, it's just kind of to slow down your opponent. So, you know, if they have 1 card, oh, look at that. Your board's gone. Oh, sure, your barrier kind of, well, no, barrier's ignored in this sense because it's basically a field wipe, so, and doesn't target. Yeah. And you get rid of their energy, and they basically have to start back at square one, and you have established board. Great card. Next, we run 2 Beerus Universe 7 Divine Vanquisher. I just really like this card. You know, it's basically like a watered-down version of the General, but a little bit cheaper, a little bit easier to get into, with the whole fact that your opponent has to get rid of cards that equal up to 6 or more energy and places them to drop, which is still nice. So, you know, they have no battle cards, no hand cards. Well, now they only got energy to deal with. Or they got battle cards and energy, and, you know, they kind of mix and match, even though they wouldn't do that because you would be an idiot to get rid of your energy. And, of course, there was always the whole thing about, oh, your opponent can lie about their hand, so they can't technically discard 6 energy or more, which is, I guess, is a thing, but we'll see what Bandai does with that. We'll see what they do with that. Run 4 Bergamo because it's fun to basically lock your opponent out of attacking creatures with their battle cards. Just getting 2 on board, getting them rested, it's deadly, man. It's deadly. And the fact that it gains power too. Woo! Strong card. But one of the best cards in here, besides the General. Run 2 energy boosted Beerus just because it's a nice little 4-of. I honestly don't use it too much, so it might get switched out of the deck, but it's in there. It's a double strike, and you can get rid of a problematic card as well. So, still nice, you know, maybe down to 1, maybe still be able to use it, but as of now, it's just a solid card. Just a solid card. Run 4 Basils. Since you only get it to 6 energy, you know, he's only going to be a 21 for his skill. But that's all right. It's basically gain barrier on them, so, you know, you can protect your Bergamo from later on from board wipe or destruction and so forth. Board wipe, though, yeah, it happens. It happens, but it's very rare. The best card in Universe 9 Striker, Comfrey, basically. Call him, call out a card, a Universe 9 card that has the equal energy or less to what your energy is. And as you saw, the highest cost Universe 9 card is 4. So, turn 4, dropping down 2 monsters. Who can argue with that? You really can't. You really can't. Next, 3, Whis, Mentor of Beerus. This is why you can run the 7-drop. It reduces its cast cost by 1, or call cost, or whatever its cost. It's mixing games. It happens. I'm sorry. And it has barrier, and it's just nice to have on board. Can't really argue it. Of course, you can only have 1 on board, hence why only 3. I wouldn't drop it down to 2 because then you might have to try to add in some Bulmas, and that kind of ruins the flow of the deck. But 3 is just the right number because you see it just enough, and it's a decent card. It's a decent card. You run 2 Universe 9 Supreme Kai Row for potential energy ramp, because turn 2 can drop this down with a Compre and potentially C2 Universe 9, and then go up to 5 energy, and then next turn, if you have Compre, dropping down Bergamo. That's turn 3 Bergamo. Nice card. Only 2. We do have a way to search it out. 3 was a little too bricky. It made the deck kind of weird. It didn't really do what it was supposed to. 2 I find to be the right number. Next, you have Lavender. Basically just a pop problematic 4 or less cards as long as they don't have barrier. Can't really argue for it. Basically just to get the whole effect with Bergamo going off. So that's why you need to rent 4 of it. Of course, one of the most important cards that you should be running in every single deck, your super combo. I run Kibito Kai just because I like the fact of having a, what's his name, Jocko, and a boost attack Piccolo. You could run boost attack Piccolo instead, but I really do like the whole bouncing thing, especially because you're going to be using it for defense. With your Bergamo, Bergamo, you swing at it, now it's 25. Oh, you put down 1 to get over it, bounce it back to your hand. Now I get my draw, and he's on the board still, and you have to keep attacking him or whatnot. I run 3 of the refresh. It's basically what it's there for. It's basically to refresh your hand, because you basically lose him from hand, throwing 1 Universe 9 back, and then just drawing 2 cards. So in a sense, it's technically a +1, but it's really a refresh if you ask me. Only 3. You could probably drop it down to 2 if you want to, or just take it out of the deck completely. But draw is nice, hence why it's here. Got to get some negates in there, so you got to run 3 Mafuba so you can really slow down those aggro decks that want to swing at you, with like Victory Strike or all those other random guys. And, like, yeah, no, I don't want that. I want to survive for a few turns real quick, okay? So, got to run Mafuba. You run 4 of the Universe 9 Searcher, basically check top 3, add up to 1 Universe 9, and then put the rest of them back in the deck and shuffle. Can't argue. Solid turn 1 play, especially since your turn 1's technically turn 2, so technically getting 2 searches off. Run 4 of your God Searcher with Guwasu here. So basically, turn 1, you could drop both of them. Kind of depending on which one you want to do first. You can, maybe I want to search for a God first, or maybe I want to search for Unit 9. Got your option. Or you can just drop 2 of this, 2 of the Universe 9 Searcher. Both check top 3 and then shuffle deck afterwards. But hence why Road technically has 2 different ways of getting out, hence why you can run a lower number of him. You run 4 Senzu Beans because Senzu Bean is Senzu Bean. You can't argue it. It's basically a suit and a gate, in a sense, for your leader. So like, do you have a Senzu Bean? Yes, I have a Senzu Bean. All right, that happens. Or you can push with game with it. Use it on Bergamo because their battle cards have to swing at it, unless you have 2, which basically locks them out. Best thing. But still, Senzu Bean is Senzu Bean. Can't argue with it. And restands energy, which is nice. And last but not least, Whisk Coercion. You don't really need to run too many negates because the negates kind of clog you up a little bit. So 3 Mafubas, 1 Whis. That's what I think the best combination is for it. And that kind of wraps up the deck. And the name I gave this deck is God Spice, because it's one spicy God. One spicy God. Just look at that. Just look at that. That's amazing. Amazing combo. Amazing combo. Make sure to like this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell to get the notifications when we upload videos or even do a live stream. Check out our Discord. We do talk super there, so you can talk more super with us. Or maybe you could just yell at me for making a dumb deck. Whatever. You know, it all works out. All in good fun. Follow us on Instagram because we do post on Instagram as well. Check out our shop. All links will be down in the description below. Above all else, stay classy, y'all.